Hey guys, welcome back to Making Everyday Magic. My name is Shanna. Hang on. What is happening? Mute, and we're crooked. I think that's good. Hey guys, welcome back to Making Everyday Magic. My name is Shanna. If you are new here, we are a homeschooling family of 4 who loves to encourage you to homeschool. We come here, we share what we're learning along the way to hopefully help you, I don't know, make sense of things, find things a little easier. We have a 1st and a 5th grader currently, but we are rapidly wrapping up the 2022-2023 school year. So I just wanted to pop on before we are officially done and give you one more look at what I like to call Mom and Me Monday. Guys, before we go any further, please scroll down, hit the big red subscribe button, turn on the bell for notifications, and give this video a thumbs up. As always, you can find me right on down in the comments or over on Instagram at Making Everyday Magic. So let's start with what the hoot nanny I am talking about. Well, I am talking about something that we started doing last year that has made monumental difference in our homeschool. I have come here and I have talked about this, personal life, school life, the whole 9 yards. Mondays are stinking hard for me. Mondays, I don't know why, I have a really hard time making sure that I am getting things done on Mondays. Mondays are hard, even classes, like things we have scheduled. I don't know why I space completely out and forget that there are obligations still on Monday, and I have no idea why. So in an effort to kind of streamline our homeschool a little bit and to work with, I'm gonna call it to play to my strengths, but really it's just avoiding the stuff I suck at, to be 110% honest with you. In an effort to play to my strengths, I have instituted what I like to call Mom and Me Monday. So as you know, a homeschooling parent, sure, there's a lot of stuff that takes kind of a lot from you. There's a lot of stuff that you need to work hand in hand with. And so I was doing and granted, I still do the individual things with the girls every day, a little bit every day, but I was doing kind of a fair chunk every single day. And I realized that this just wasn't working well for us. And I had the crazy idea to front load my week. So instead of doing, an hour of togetherness or whatever every single day, what we're doing is we are taking a longer chunk of time on Monday and doing everything together. Everything that requires us to be kind of actively learning, lessoning together. We do it all on Monday. So I'm taking more time, but I am 100% dedicating the entire Monday learning block to sitting down and holding hands and being actively engaged with my kids. And I have to tell you, since we have started doing this, it has made such an astronomical difference in our homeschool. Why? Because we know what we're looking forward to. So even on Sunday nights, hey, we're back to school tomorrow, and the kids are excited because it's Mom and Me Monday. We know that we can sit down and we're doing there's not a lot of expectations for anybody because we're doing it all together. We're sitting together. We're spending that time together. We're launching our week in the right way together. We are prepping up. We are gearing hard. We're watching our math lessons together. And then throughout the week, I'm coming in and I'm just supplementing with what we've already kind of built that foundation on Monday. So I am really laying that foundation on Monday and then just carrying it throughout the week. So yes, there are some things, individual reading lessons with Marilyn, individual Michael K. Thompson with Amelia that we are still doing every day, individual spelling lessons with each girl every day. But the bulk of what they need from me, all of the things that we do together, those things are happening on Monday. And everybody knows it's just 100% devoted to togetherness on Mondays. And this works so well for me. Absolutely well. We all know that we're just sitting down and doing it all together, and it is awesome and amazing. So I figured before we had wrapped up most of the things that we are doing that I would come and I would give you one last look for the 2022-2023 school year at our Mom and Me Monday routine. I went ahead and I really mapped out what we did by time, so I'm going to include that here. Okay, so I know that it sounds crazy, but I really did map out with timestamps what we had going on. So Mom and Me Monday starts. I get the girls up about 7:15. I've tried to start waking them up a little bit earlier so that they're a little bit more like ready to go in the morning. So they wake up at 7:15. Now they are eating breakfast and watching our daily dose of news from CNN 10 at 7:30. Okay, so then what they do is I have them watch the mystery science lesson first thing in the morning, and inevitably it always turns into two. So I think they watched illusions that trick your brain and then making emojis. So it always turns into two. So the CNN 10 at 7:30 was followed up by 2 mystery science lessons. So then at 8:30, they take a break. They've eaten breakfast. They've already kind of started their day, and they run and they are getting dressed and taking care of our guinea pigs. So their morning chores there. Okay, so that's what they're doing from 8:30 to 9. And then at 9 o'clock, we sit down and we're doing History Quest together, which we actually wrapped up History Quest. I'm really glad that I decided to choose this Monday because I won't do it again until the fall, really. So Mom and Me Monday. We are wrapping up so much stuff, guys. Okay, so at 9 o'clock, they're doing the History Quest. We use the audiobook and we color along, and then we kind of look at a few of the pages. Like, it's really nice. It's a nice way to do that. At 9:45, we are doing our woven melodies, and I went ahead and just kind of read through the entire last lesson. Again, we are really wrapping things up. So we got to see Yo-Yo Ma, which was amazing, and then see Yo-Yo Ma like on Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood, and my kids are like, is this Daniel Tiger? I was like, you see where it came from. So 9:45 was Woven Melodies, and that took us to 10:10. At 10:10, they watched their High Gatsby episode. They absolutely love High Gatsby. Totally plan to do that again. They love High Gatsby. So they watched their High Gatsby episode at 10:10. At 10:35, we started math. And what we will do is we'll do one video lesson and then the other video lesson. So I sit there and watch them both with them so that I fully understand what is happening and the way they're being explained to do it, because that's not always the way I learned to do it. So we sit down and we watch our math lessons, each kid individually together. So we do that. At 10:50, we started our maps lesson, which if you guys remember, we're doing kind of like a continent, like actual geographic study really of like where things are as far as geography goes. So we've been doing that together this year. And this time we finished up the continent of Africa. So we do our lessons in there and we find where the countries are and we label them, and then we bring it in here and we do our map over here. So then they again, we're finding the flag and we're matching it to where it is on the map. So that's turned out really nice. So that's at 10:50. At 11:15, we're reading Tiger, Tiger, Burning Bright. Now, I was trying to be a good person and read this every day, but I was really bad at that. And so what I'll do is I'll read 7 to 10 of them on Monday because I was really bad at trying to do it like every day. So that was not working well for me. Okay, so then at 11:25, I am reading the Michael Clay Thompson with my oldest daughter. So we read the kind of the chapter or whatever the lesson focus is on Monday, and then we're doing the work the rest of the time. And somewhere in here is okay, so those are like our read alouds. Okay, so I do Michael Clay Thompson with my older daughter, and right now I'm doing the word fun with my younger daughter because we finished up our poodle lessons from Michael Clay Thompson. So that's what we're doing at 11:25. And then they are like essentially together. The togetherness is done at 11:45. And then I help my older daughter, if she needs it, to go over her math page for the day. And then we look at her daily real world writing. So that's what we do. And then everybody was all done by 12:05. So we're packing an absolute ton of stuff in, but because we're doing it all so together, it really does go much faster. So if you think that something like this could work for you, and it doesn't have to be Mondays, and it doesn't have to be mornings, like say your mornings are really hard, do like one afternoon. Say it's easier for you to get this stuff in on Sunday. I mean, just find what works for you is really kind of the point of this. And then if you can find a catchy little name like Mom and Me Monday, I like a little theme. But it is important to find what works, okay? To tailor, to adjust, to find what works. And this has worked so stinking well for us. The kids look forward to it. I love it. It takes kind of a huge load off of my plate because I'm doing so much of it at one time. It's like batch cooking or whatever, block scheduling. You're just packing it all into the one piece and you're filling that piece up, but then it makes the rest of the time easier and lighter. So that is kind of the whole point. Again, I wanted to share this again for this year because I won't be sharing again probably until about Mom and Me Monday, until August, September scheduling, I don't know, but not anytime soon. So I wanted to give you one more look at what it is, how it works, and really how it does fit into our lives, because it makes it so stinking much easier. Guys, I hope that you find it helpful, entertaining, or informative. If you did, please scroll down, hit the big red subscribe button, turn on the bell for notifications, and give this video a thumbs up. As always, you can find me down in the comments or over on Instagram at Making Everyday Magic. One more thing before we leave, because it's one of those things that I think is gonna wind up in like a chatty video, but I don't have any of those coming up because it's like so busy with like planning and purchasing and all those things. So anyways, I was watching Cass from Clutterbug and she was talking about things she doesn't buy, and one of them is gift cards. And guys, I don't buy gift cards because one, I have kids who can make them for anybody who really deserves a gift card from me. So they always love that because the kids are really personal and it's like, it's good for the kid, it's good for the receiver. But like, I don't want to store the ones people give me, and they're so flippin' expensive. Like, I don't know when it became the norm that gift cards are like $5+, but I would just rather hand you $5. Heart Shanna, right on the $5. When she said that, I was like, and she's like, I know I'm gonna get a lot of heat for this one, but like, I don't do it either. And I am like in full support of this because it is like a thing to manage. And then it's a responsibility. Do you keep, do you chunk it? If you chunk it, you feel bad because I just spent $5 on it. Like, it's like a whole thing. I am anti-gift cards. You need to know that, okay? So if you ever get a thing from me, I either have like blank notes that I just like do, or the kids are making you a card, because yeah, I think they're a waste of money. But that's just my opinion. So anyways, I don't know how you feel about that, but I felt like I wanted to share that because that one struck close to home for me, because I was like, oh, I'm that person. All right, guys, bye.